1945 Alpha, fly runway heading, runway 32 right at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 32 right at Bravo, clear for takeoff, Atlanta 45 Alpha. The University of Illinois Institute of Aviation is a part of Parkland College right now. It was founded in 1946, and it is located at the university-owned and operated Willard Airport in Savoy, Illinois. If we're doing cross-country, we need to do cross-country planning. We need to figure out the route of flight, and then the obstacles, the terrain, the restrictions along the flight. And then firstly, we need to figure out all the fixed things on the map. And then like 2 hours before the flight, we need to check the weather and then figure out the winds and then everything that applies to the airport, the destination airport. And then we need to file the flight plan so that if we didn't get to the airport and close the flight plan within a certain amount of time, the Federal Aviation Administration would just send people, like search and rescue people, to come and find you. So it's just like a safety precaution. Quebec Yankee. Estimated time en route is 1 hour 45 minutes. And then we need to check out our aircraft, and then basically you need to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. And then we need to check out the fuel to make sure that we have enough fuel because, well, you can't fly without fuel. When you think about it on the ground, when you're trying to taxi, one does not control how you turn on the ground, but these two actually controls if you're turning left or right. Well, full throttle and then pull back, I guess. Well, actually, it's pretty interesting that we, like here in this flight school, you'll be able to take off and fly the airplane the first day you get here. You don't need to take like a lot of like dull and boring ground school lessons before you actually get into the airplane. So those two parts are like integrated. So it was pretty scary when I first, like my first time ever in an airplane, and my instructor, she was like, okay, well, we're on the runway now. Well, you can go ahead and take off. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. And well, after I actually tried to pull back the airplane, it was a very, very good feeling that you're actually flying the airplane for the first time in your life. I don't think so. Like, airplane is a physically well-developed air tunnel. So it inherently want to fly itself. So basically there's a pressure difference between the wings. So physically speaking, that an airplane wants to stay in the sky itself. So when you see a lot of like crashes and a lot of stuff, and we call it like a chain of events. It's always one thing led to another. Like the pilot didn't sleep well last night, so he missed a checklist, so he didn't see that this instrument isn't working, and then he thought that it was working, so he was trusting the instrument, and the plane crashed. Well, actually, when you're actually in the sky, it's kind of a freedom. And I think what's more important is the accomplishment because I felt really accomplished when I was able to fly a 6-hour cross country all the way like to Tennessee and Kentucky without a GPS. I can navigate entirely with map and all the equipment that I have on board. So it is really a feeling of accomplishment that I'm able to do like such thing that a lot of people cannot do. that I'm not relying on the modern technology, which means I'm able to safely fly the plane no matter what happens. For example, what if the GPS failed or there's a satellite that stopped working? Well, you need to be able to navigate even though you don't have those equipments.
Runway 45 Alpha, runway 32 right, clear touch and go.
Runway 32 right, clear touch and go, 45 Alpha.